Okay, people, here's what we need to do. It's called hostile takeover. We have String and Bradley's Limited Liability Corporation. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it over. Hostile. Here's the way this works. We are now in a board meeting with Dean Strain and John Budine and the rest of the gang. Okay? Now, here's what we have. You people, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever it is, you need to do this, okay? You're in the business of law, and business is good. It's booming, all right? Now, you have Netflix, oh shit, the whole entire world, right onto your asses, okay? Nobody in the history of humans has been in this situation before. This is new territory. Okay. You are sitting on the pinnacle between outstanding success or catastrophic failure. That's where you're at. The moon and the stars and the heavens all came together to bring this about. But here you are. You have a decision to make. Well, we're going to help you make that decision. You see, here's the way this works. I am God. Now, I'm not God of the heavens, because when the gods, I'm not going to get into it, but when it said make man in our image and our likeness, and he looked at me and he said, Jesus H. Christ, I am an ugly son of a bitch. So I'm not claiming to be God of the heavens. Now, God of the earth, the devil, well, I guess that I'm not the devil, but it kind of like depends on your perspective and mine. No, but I am a God in my own right. You see, I'm the God of law because I am the people. And if I'm the God of law and the people are the God of law, then that makes you people out there the God of law. And when we speak, our servants follow our orders as if it came from the God of heaven. You understand? We are the power. So, how do we hostile take over your guys' LLC? Well, here's how you do it. It's pretty simple, actually. Hey, everybody out there. We got Making a Murderer now. For $100, here's what you get. You send $100 to Dean Bradley Limited Liability Corporation. Okay? We need about 100 of you guys out there. Now, I know there's a million of you guys out there. Now, I know there's a million people out there that has $100 that'd be willing to slap down on Dean String and the Bradleys Limited Liability Corporation. Now, our goal is $100 million. We need $100 million, and then Bradley and String and Bradley will go up on the stock market, and they will put satellite offices in 100 cities across the United States of America. But we're going to do this. when you give or hand over, send Dean and Bradley $100 bill or however you do it, but send them $100, that's not their money. It's your money. They're just holding on to your money. It's still your money. It's not their money. You see? They're just banking it. So we tell them what we want them to spend it on because we are the clients. Each one of you for $100 can be a client. That's right. And you want your shares, stock market shares, okay, the whole bit, whatever, the financial end of it. But what we're going to want is, if need be, we're going to need about $100 million to bring in 100,000 whatever war reenactors to come and take over and enforce the rule of law, even if it is law enforcement officers. A law enforcement officer is acting outside of his scope, his limitations, is no longer a law enforcement officer, but a common criminal. Period, that's it. Once you step outside the boundaries of which we said, and Wiggert and all those guys went, hey, fucking wire, they all did it, whatever. Now, the easier method is to just go in there and get Steven Avery and Brendan Dassey out. Now, here's the way this works, is that Dean? Yeah. Butin's a criminal. He advocated for the prosecution because he did not advocate for Steven Avery. Period. That's it. He gave himself up. He did it. You didn't. And you won the case. Butin lost the case. It's that simple. Dean, you're a type of a person, and there is not one corrupt molecule in you. You were the patsy. All right? You were the patsy. Plain and simple. You're going to file a Chapter 42, subsection 1983, civil litigation suit against Jerome Butin. And you're going to initiate a federal grand jury, and you're going to name Jerome Butin, Ken Kratz, Tom Fallon, Nathan Gann, Kathleen Zellner, Laura Nyrider, and Stephen Dresden. And you're going to charge all of them. Oh, and don't forget Wiggert and Fassbender and Shirley Cohen. You got your list. And, well, the federal grand jury. You don't have much of a choice, because your other choice is if you don't act. Inaction is an action by itself, and therefore you agree with it, and thus you're not opposing it, and thus that means that you're going to go under a federal grand jury, okay, and you might be indicted. So I would suggest that you hop on this shit, most rickety, okay? And people, before you send Dean and Bradley's any money, before you send them $100 or more, whatever it may be, then let's see what they do. If you do that, I will guarantee you there's 1 million people out there give you $100 a piece to buy into your shit. No shit, man. Seriously.